What did you do last summer?
Now it's a turn of I know what you did last summer to return from the dead and hook you, literally. This is my honest I know what you did last summer 2025 review. Overall, I feel like this movie complied with their mission. Slashers aim to be entertaining, sometimes a little bit funny, but also they plan to scare you and chill you with those deaths. I'll start first with everything I liked. I feel like year after year they're getting closer to achieving that formula to make us feel like the first time we watched the original movies. That's what I felt they tried to do here. They tried to revive those 90s vibe and give that to us. And that intention was present throughout the full movie. Now we have a new set of characters living in this place who thought that all that happened before was made up stuff until it happened to them. Now what would I do to solve that? And here's another thing that I always liked. I like how they linked the stories without making it feel like they just wanted to include the original cast in one way or another. They tried to give the original characters some life outside of the movie, outside of the killings. They could go over that. They didn't get stuck in that. So I did enjoy seeing Jennifer Love return as Julie James as well as Fred Prinze. It felt natural and not forced. And now when it comes to slashers, you have to play a lot with predictability, because there's a high chance that the viewer might know from the beginning who the killer is. So it's your job to confuse them and to make them doubt everything they have for sure. And this movie partially does that. Some scenes here were very well done, if deaths is what you come here for. Some are really bloody, really gory, if that is you think. They always come up with creative kill sequences. The kills, you can take that for granted. But what matters more, in my opinion, is the tracing, the stalking, the hunting. It's always exciting to see a lion before they get their prey, approaching them slowly. That's what I want to see when I see a slasher, because after it kills it, it's boring. And now are the downsides. One big problem I have with this movie is that I liked all the cast except from the main one, the protagonist. I just didn't get to know her. I didn't get to love her. I didn't get to really relate to her. And one thing about me is that when I see a movie, I want to feel so connected to the main character, to the protagonist. I want to love them or hate them. There's simply no alternative. So it pissed me when I saw that the main character was very uninteresting. I wish that they had deepened more the grief feeling. If there's something I don't like is the emotional, the attachment. I wish they had leaned more towards the realistic part of it. How you feel after you lose a loved one. I mean, they are not just pieces of the game. They were people. And there were times when you could feel the effort of the actors and the actresses to convey that in the movie. But they just were cut in between. There's a particular scene that I felt that, and that I wish that they had at least lengthened it more to understand what she was going through. And here comes my third problem. Why do we all seem to be against men nowadays? I don't understand it. I think we have to start acknowledging that men and women are both important. So we really don't have to paint men as disposable characters, because they are not. I feel like they are very important. And actually, one of my favorite characters in this movie happens to be Teddy. Well, I feel like I extended way too much. I want to know your opinion. Did you watch this movie? What did you think of this movie? Do you like slashers? Do you think there should be another remake? And thank you for watching.